Okay, you'll have your say. You'll have your say. We'll take some questions.
I'll be open for a Q&A, and I think
finish.
the Q&A is probably the most important thing because you guys know better than I do what you want to know.
We'll be handing out darts and bows and arrows, so don't worry.
Also, if anybody thought to bring pitchforks and maybe some torches, that would be cool too.
If people want to ask questions, they can line up behind the second microphone there. The second microphone. And leave your weapons behind. But let Adrian finish first.
As I was stating, State Department operations throughout the world involve both American intelligence activities and the activities of American tourists and travelers abroad. If you assume the most innocent possible scenario that it would do nothing but make the U.S. look bad in countries abroad, that would still leave people sitting high and dry if they needed consular assistance, if they were arrested abroad by a country that suddenly decided that they weren't too friendly with the U.S. anymore. If you assume the worst possible scenario, that it actually does expose to the identities of people involved in intelligence operations, or even have the appearance of being involved in intelligence operations by being employees of consulates, missions, and embassies abroad, then you have the very real possibility that lives will be lost.
Adrian, can I ask you a question? If it had just been the video, just the video that had been released a few months ago, and not the 260,000 classified documents, what would you have done then?
Absolutely not. And I'm not going to win any friends in the federal government by saying this. But
you wouldn't have turned him in, you're saying?
Say again?
You wouldn't have turned him in based on just the video?
When I knew about the video, I did not contact anybody regarding his activities. I didn't think that there was anything to be gained by it. When it was the documents, I thought that there was a possibility that they could be recovered, or at the very least that there could be a reduced probability that they would be released if the government had the opportunity to take prompt action. And I know that this isn't a crowd that's always friendly towards the government. Hell, I haven't always been friendly towards the government. To this day, I'm not friendly towards all arms of the government. Thank you. And I explicitly